Okay, this video is about safety when you're working on vehicles. If you're like me, quite often I have to work on a slope. I have to work on a slope because my front garden is a slope. Make sure, for example, I've jacked up the rear of my car. Make sure you've got certain things such as you're in gear, you're in first gear to stop the front wheels and turning if you've jacked up the back. I normally put some tape or something to remind me not to take it out of gear. Sometimes I'll have a bit of tape over this to remind me not to start the thing by accident so the front wheels don't spin. Make sure if you're lowering your car that if you're working on a slope, for example, or even if you're working flat, your handbrakes are on. Okay, so my rear wheel will be on, handbrake is on as I'm working on a slope. As I take off that last one, I'll lower it to the ground. If your handbrake was not on, if you're not in first gear, it will slide if you're on the slope, and it'll be good practice anyway. Notice I go to extremes when it comes to safety. Remember, I've got it in gear. I've got these really heavy, they're about 15 kg, 20 kg stones here, tiles, stones, or blocks, whatever you call them. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm not even happy with it. Just one level. One level is like brick level. That's normally enough. I have it 2. So it would take something like an earthquake for it to lift the wheel up over there down this slope. Of course, same to the other side. And just as an extra safety precaution, as I'm lowering it, I'm actually going to put another one of those stones there. So one on this side, one on the other side. And as I'm lowering it, I've got a 6-ton jack. I'll lower this down to its limit, the other side to its limit, or the other side, and I will then replace it with a 3-ton jack, and I'll lower it bit by bit. I won't come all the way down either. And also, because I'm doing a lot of work here underneath the car, look here, I've got these 20k, 100 kilos of heavy duty bricks underneath the main rear chassis. So I'm not putting underneath the springs. That would be useless, wouldn't it? The springs would compress and I could kill myself. I could still kill myself. But underneath here, where the main weight of the rear vehicle is, that's where it's going to be, taking all the stress. So even if one of those jacks was to collapse, I've got that to protect me. Then you can feel free to work safely. That's why I do always have a lot of safety in mind, because you only have one life. Thank you. Please hit the like button or subscribe. Thank you. Of course, if you've got them jacked up with 3 bricks at the front, and if I'm about to lower it, 1 at the back, 2 at the back, and 3 on the other side, when you lower it, you've got to take this brick away. Then you can take the rest then. So you take this brick away, otherwise the top of that will hit that. Alright. Also, if you look at the bottom of these 6-ton jacks, I've got these very strong rubber foots which help give it that extra grip on both sides. I've got them on that side as well. Very important as well. Very stable. It's going to have to bust the plastic. I think I bought these on the internet. I think they're originally for refrigerators. I think they're geared to take about 4 tons, so it should be fine. Very strong rubber. Use the light. Check underneath before you lower. Is there anything on the floor? Anything sticking up? I've got my bricks removed from the front. I'm ready to lower this down to 6-ton now. Make sure, of course, these bolts have been tightened on the wheels. Final tightening when the car's on the ground. This can be removed. Keep my rubber stops. Double check. Handbrake is pulled up, gear is on. Before we, because this could be dangerous if I do it wrong. As soon as the wheel hits the floor. Wheels on the floor, no problem.